going to be, where is she? Here in Jacksonville. Amber Miller, welcome to the show. Let us know how personal growth affects your mindset and your attitude and how important you think it is for yourself.
Can you hear me? Am I good?
Yes, we're good.
All right. I real quick just want to share with you how personal growth is affecting my life, basically for the long haul, like even just aside from business. I think you'll hear a million times how personal growth can change your business, but I just want to share how it changes me at my core. Some people listening to this might think, that's fine, I can change myself, I can lose weight, I can invest in personal growth audio CDs, but I can't change the negative people around me. I think that Sean before mentioned going into work and stuff, and I think sometimes we have these negative people even closer to us that we can't necessarily distance ourselves from, like maybe family or just loved ones and people that, and I think Eric Worre even touches on it about, you don't necessarily have to cut these people out of your life, but personal growth and audio have actually taught me a few Jedi mind tricks to make other people happy. So stealthy, I don't even think I knew I was doing it. But just for example, I don't know, when someone complains to me about workload or expenses, I don't roll my eyes, and I'm talking about family here. I don't roll my eyes like I've heard it before, like I can finish their sentences. I either find the silver, what I try to do is I try to find the silver linings for them and say it out loud. Like I'm always, I know this $800 electric bill totally sucks, but you know what? We're going to work through it. We're going to do it. We're going to be able, to make this work. And I just try to give them the bright side of it. And I don't think, before I started listening to positive authors and intentionally taking time for personal growth, my response would have been the same. I would have thought the same thing, like, oh, great, where am I going to get $800? Or this means Christmas is totally going to suck. And, now I don't think like that. I don't think, because I know only that negative thinking, it's like a disease. I mean, it spreads like cancer. It really does. I've grown up in my whole life around a lot of negative people. And even before some of these personal growth CDs, I've always tried to not be the negative person, but sometimes you just don't even know you're doing it because it's contagious. I think you have to stop it at the source, replace it with laughter and good energy, or you'll repeat the vicious circle every single time. And how I know that, some of these things have actually changed and they're finally habits in my life is because my family notices. Of all people, our families, they have to love us, especially our kids. I'm not sure who on the call has children. I think a lot of us do. I have 4 personally, not even including step family. And I know the other night, I think maybe some of you who are my Facebook friends saw my post. I'm kind of sarcastic a lot, but I posted something about, helping my son with a science project called Changing the Course of the River, about to change the course of his future by knocking him in the next week. Well, I actually did have to yell at him that night because he was refusing to do his work and trying to push me into doing it for him. At the age of 11, he's mastered a few Jedi mind tricks of his own. But after my little outburst at him, my 16-year-old son came in and he was like, dang, Mom, I haven't heard you yell like that in forever. And I was like, that comment made the whole situation at hand just melt away. Because after 16 years of parenting my way, much like my dad's way, the one thing that has changed my attitude is personal growth. There's one CD I know, Josh knows I love it, is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And if you've ever heard of it, it's basically about the law of attraction. And even if it sounds a little subservient to you or a little weird, like Genie in the Lamp kind of stuff, you really need to listen to it. It's basically the power of positive thinking. That's all it is. It's turning every single negative thought in your life into something positive. I've listened to the audio, read the book, and watched the movie dozens, if not hundreds of times, and I still start every morning with that CD in my car. It's more important to have a healthy mind than it is to have a healthy body. You can't be happy with your body at any size if you're not happy from the inside out. You know how we look at old pictures sometimes and think, wow, I wish I was that skinny again. Well, guess what? When the picture was taken, you were probably like, oh, I look fat. It's a mindset. It has nothing to do with your size. It has to do with being happy in your head first. We all have excuses. We all, we can't buy time. I think the 2 biggest excuses that I have are time and money. Every single one of the authors, dead or alive, has a Facebook page. You can visit, get inspirational quotes to start your day. Netflix is $8 a month. I mean, there's so many ways that you can tap into these powerful authors without, having to pay any money and just start your day like that.
All right.
Like I said, oh, go ahead, Josh.
No, I'm sorry. That's totally awesome. Who else would you recommend? I'm a huge fan of Secret also. Who else do you like?
I love Eric Worre, especially on the business side. He's been there, done that. If he's heard no a million times more than any of us ever have. And, on the business side, I think Eric Worre is awesome. Like, as soon as you put in his CDs, he's been every excuse we've ever heard, every frustration we've ever faced, he's heard it. He's heard it, he's overcome it, and he's a guy that, he just wants people to be powerful and successful in network marketing. That's like his only, that's his goal, and I think that's great about him.
Cool.
Darren Hardy's another one. I love Darren Hardy.
Yeah, Darren Hardy's the man. All right. Wow, Amber, that was awesome. Totally awesome. A few things that I took out of that is I heard you say you have to make the intentional decision to start getting plugged in. The intentional decision to say, hey, I'm going to listen to 10 minutes right now. And, for me, if I'm mowing the grass, I just plug in my headset and listen to it when I'm mowing the grass. Or if you're on your bike or if you're jogging or anything you're doing, always feed the soul. And this applies to life. Forget the business, forget the challenge. Feeding your personal soul and the personal growth will roll over to just being a happier, more positive person, helping your relationships, and by default, helping you interact with other people. So thank you.